Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Mad Knife Junkie 13. I am sweating my bowels off. It is gorgeous out, but it is so humid it's ridiculous, and I'm actually running into a problem. Thus this video. As you guys know, if I tilt you guys down, I have a lot of axe handles. The ones that are on the floor. I'm still going to make my stand soon. I just got to get some materials, but those are all done. All the ones up top are extras. They're starting to warp a little bit, and the ones that are done aren't yet, I believe, just because they have been treated with boiled linseed oil, saturated and whatnot. But I ran into a problem today, actually. One of my cruiser handles was warped. So I also want to show you guys something, so let me show you and I'll explain why I did this. So I ordered from eBay, just give you a quick look before I show you the details, a double-bitted hatchet, or I believe it's a saddle cruiser, and the guy wasn't specific online, not really any description, but I thought it was just a cruiser at first. It said dent in it. The way he took the pictures did not show the dent very well, so it didn't seem like that big of an issue. It has a beautiful logo, and the Collins Legitimus, the logo is real crisp, so I was real happy to get it. When I got it, it was actually a double-bitted hatchet, so a saddle cruiser instead of a cruiser, which is in between the hatchet and the full-size double bit. It's a 2.5 pound. I left it so you can see the temper line. Probably going to gum glue it, but the dent is significant. Let's show you. Well, let's, yeah, there you go. Look at the logo's just so perfect, so I couldn't pass it up, and the dent didn't seem to be that big of a deal, but this dent is huge. So, therefore, I was like, screw it. I'll hang it on the handle that's slightly warped. One side, like this side, looks horrible, and this side's not as bad. But it was bowed down the bottom too, so I did cut it. I shaped it so it has the swell at the bottom. I hope you guys can tell in the video. I slimmed this down a lot. All this was slimmed down, so there's a nice swell. Now it's extremely comfortable. At first I was like, I'm going to have this as, oh, you can see the temper line, by the way. I was like, you know what, I'll have it as a wall hanger. And I was like, you know what, fuck that. I've been looking for a double-bitted hatchet, a saddle cruiser for a while now. And unless I want to pay $170 to $300 for Norland, which isn't going to happen anytime soon, I was stuck with this. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll put it on the warped handle. It's not that bad yet. Hopefully put some boiled linseed oil. It'll kind of help the problem from getting any worse. So, that is, I dulled the edge, I guess de-stressed it, you could say, while I was working on it, because I had this thing razor sharp. I wanted to see how the steel was. I was going to just sharpen it and keep it how it was for a wall hanger. But, you guys know me. I'm not going to leave anything as a wall hanger. So, let's see. It ended up being 18.5 inches, and so from the bit, top of the bit, 18 inches, ½ inch of handle sticking out the top, so that it could mushroom out, as you guys can see. I always make sure I mushroom them out at the top. Way more secure. It's going to be extremely secure anyway because of the dimple, but this thing, to try to get it off the first time was impossible, so when I had the full-sized cruiser handle, I hit it into the wood and pulled back as I struck, so the end, the beard and everything would get stuck. That was the only way I can get it off. I spent like an hour hitting the top and nothing, so as you can see, it's wedged. This thing is not coming out. It's not going to move. And I'm pissed because it turned out really nice. It seated really, really nice even with the dimple, just for the warpage of the handle. which isn't going to be that much of a difference. Also, I realized when I finished, sorry guys, when I finished this one, this is my other Collins I got recently, gum blue, sharpened. This is a cruiser. When I finished this one, there was some warpage and twistage in the handle as well. So that really irritates me, but what are you going to do? So here, let's show you. This is a cruiser. This is a saddle cruiser. Head to head. See how much bigger? And you could tell how much thicker the handle was before I trimmed it down. So if you guys have any suggestions, I am actually debating just bringing my handles I have not used inside. Unless you guys think if I take the lacquer off and coat them all like I already had hung them, even though I didn't, in boiled linseed oil, if you guys think that'll help, let me know. I'm not going to freaking soak them in water or whatever and mess with them that way and you know, steam them. I'm not doing that. It's gonna make them weaker. I know I'm gonna get shit from certain people that are internet warriors, but think if you're expanding the wood, the grain's gonna spread. I'm not getting into it, but you get my point. The smart ones out there understand. I know people do steam wood. I know there's a way to do it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna do it to my handles. Screw it. Pretty much. So let me know what you guys think. I really like this. I'm going to gum glue it and sharpen it up, and there will be a video on this bad boy soon. I'm really excited because I really like it. You can one-hand it and still two-hand it. Alright guys, also, I don't know when I'm going to post this. Yeah, I think I'll post this first. Probably going to do my spray paint tutorial. It is a little humid out, so I'm worried about that. But it is also hot as shit, so the paint will have good time to dry. And that was such a pain in the ass. Look at this. I broke a hammer trying to get that head off. Isn't that ridiculous? It was kind of my fault. I put this on the top and was hitting it to try to get the handle out, so it was on top of the handle instead of a piece of wood because the wood was just getting destroyed. So whatever. This is just an old crappy hammer, so I don't care. I may just flatten that or make some sort of spiked weapon out of it. I don't know. Maybe heat this and who knows. I don't know. Alright. Let me know what you guys think. It's Mad Knife Junkie 13 signing out.